Okay. First question, what are the key challenges that your company is facing nowadays in the offshore?
Thank you very much for that. I think, first of all, apart from our company in general, alternative energy is posing a huge threat to the oil and gas industry generally. So, what you do have is, I wouldn't say less investors, but a lot of people are more apprehensive about investing in opening new wells, and that's a general thing. The increase in oil prices generally have given more confidence to that, but people are still looking at the back because alternative energy and shale gas and oil are on the rise. So I think the main thing is competition for that.
So, and how do you think, based on your opinion, what are the most important and hot topics in the offshore nowadays?
I think the most important thing, especially when you look at Africa, is the fact that although alternative energy is coming in the rest of the world, in Africa we still have a huge power deficit, which means there's still opportunities for offshore, especially for gas. And I think what we're going to see right now are more companies from the West trying to focus on African offshore assets, to sweat those assets, and to make sure that we reach our potential, especially for power. And also, there's also a huge gap with the downstream aspect of it. So there's almost no refinery, or refining rather, in Africa, and that has to change so that we stop this high cost of swapping our crude for refined products and end up in a deficit, rather than refining it locally and using it locally. So I think those are the steps that we're going to take in the future for it.
Okay, fine. And can you please share your ideas about the organization of the EPOC Congress?
Oh, I think it was properly done. I think it was an intimate conference. It wasn't too loud, it was quite intimate, and the caliber of people that came were actually pretty good. The companies that were selected to come were actually pretty good. The topics were actually pretty good. And I can tell you personally, I took a lot from this. My background is not in engineering. I'm an economist and a finance person, but I have learned so much in terms of deep offshore. And I think a lot of people here have made good contacts for the future. And I think the industry, because of the pressure we're getting, we have to be more collaborative than competitive. So I think this has helped with the collaborative nature of things.
Okay, perfect. So,
All right.